Hello, everyone. Dr. Ames here. This time I'd like to talk to you just briefly about the marketing concept and uh, really in the business context. Here you've got a fairly complex definition from our textbook authors and activities, set of institutions, processes for creating, communicating, delivering, exchanging offerings with value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Uh, that doesn't really lend itself to a lot of intuitive thinking. Uh, Marketing really, what many of us think of as marketing is selling and advertising. And those are old concepts. And indeed, they are part of the evolution of marketing. And they're in our consciousness because they're part of the history and rise and evolution of marketing. But it is a process, it's a set of activities. It's really a way to communicate your message of the product or service that you have to that group of people you think would be most interested and who indeed need that product or service or want it. Um, and that's really what marketing is, and we could define it from so many different angles. The textbook sort of takes the focus that what we do in marketing today is help out the buyer, and we do it through what you see here. We have websites that help buyers find the best price, and certainly we do. You can go to a website and get the highest priced list or the lowest price list or the best quality list. Um, or you can go to websites and find out all about the product features and make comparisons between brands and so forth. And indeed, you can read reviews and you could even submit questions to the sellers, to the websites that will hopefully get a reply, and often they do. And these are all bits of data that you can look at and analyze and turn into information that means something to you as a consumer. And marketing is all about connecting and helping the buyer using the modern methods of the day, blogs and social networking sites in particular, Facebook, websites like that, that really pull customers in and try and get them to engage in some way to actually build a consumer relationship with you. So when we talk about marketing, we have to put the older concepts out of our mind a little bit and say that selling and advertising are only parts of marketing. And marketing really is about the activities that buyers and sellers perform together to facilitate mutually satisfying exchanges. Um, but it's not just about helping the buyers. Marketers is about helping the sellers sell things. And that's what we did in some of the different eras of marketing as it evolved. Today, it is much more about helping the buyer than helping the seller, but there is still that process going on. We want to facilitate the exchange, and there are two sides to the exchange generally. Um, so helping the buyer buy also does help the seller sell. And there's just a wealth of information online for both sides, whether it's the consumer or it's those who are marketing the products, um, to learn about and create relationships with potential customers. Perhaps you, as a marketing department, have identified that a set of customers who are interested in your product or service are such and such an age, and that's about all you know. Well, certainly you could go online and investigate something about the characteristics of that generational cohort that age range falls into. And it would give you a generalized sort of place to start. What do people in this age range generally hold in common? And what have been some of the key things that have motivated or inspired them? So the information is out there, and it is part of marketing, is using and manipulating this information in ways that really help the transaction to get accomplished. Okay, folks, that's all I want to talk about this time. I'll talk to you again soon.